Hey, this is Mo at SuperEasyAV with another tip and resource for you to use in your product creation and your audio and video marketing content. So sometimes when you're creating a marketing video or a product or something that has some kind of visual image, you might want to create a specific type of word or phrase in a certain style. So for example, you may be writing something about engraving and you want to actually represent the words that you're talking about in an engraved style. Or you might be talking about something burning and you want a kind of fire edge to the graphics that you're using. Or something very cool and steely and you want a metallic kind of feel to the graphics that you're using. Here's a website that you can go to where you can, just in a couple of minutes, create the kind of logos that I'm talking about very simply, very quickly, in a variety of different styles and a variety of different colors, just by changing the elements as you go. It's really, really simple. It's a website called Cool Text. Let's have a quick look. Okay, so we are over at cooltext.com, your free graphics generator. As you can see on screen here, you've got a bunch of different logo styles that you can start with. Let's choose any style to start with. I'm going to start with this one here called Cool Metal. And you've got a kind of mirror effect there, which is very, very cool. We'll go down here. We can choose a different font if we want. And of course, if you want to change the actual message up here, you just need to type that into this box here. Let's look at changing the font. I'm going to choose something from the futuristic font categories here. Let's just choose a font and see what we get. I'm going to try this one here. That takes us back to the original page. And as you can see, that's changed our font. We've still got the reflection, which is very cool. You can change the text gradients, the colors here, so you can have different types of horizons, different types of horizon type colors. So on here, let's try this here. Okay, and you can then change the text size and the background image and so on. You could select a background image from here. That of course depends on what you're trying to create. So I'm going to go back to the original logo here. So that's pretty good to go for now. All I need to do now is to choose the file format. And I've got various different graphics file formats here: a GIF file, a JPEG, PNGs, a Photoshop format, and XCF. Now I'm not that familiar with all these formats. I'm just familiar with GIF, JPEG, and PNG. What I do know though is if you save it as a transparency, that means that you can actually superimpose it on top of other pictures as if it had a transparent background. So if I was to save this as a transparency now and click the render button, it'll just take a few seconds to render that. It'll send me to a page where I can now download this image by clicking on the download and save my file. Go to my download folder. There's my image. If I double click on that, there's my image. So I've literally created a new logo in just a minute or two. Inside here there are other options. We can choose to create a button, which could be a button for your website or for a product page or anything at all. And again, you go through the same process. You can choose a button style. You can change the text, change the colors. Let's make the font a red, and let's make that bold. And I can change it to a different type of font. Let's have a look at Freaky and see what we get. Let's click on Bionic. Cool. So there we go. We've got a live preview of the button that we're working on. If I go down to the bottom of the screen, I can render my button, and there it is. I can download that image, save my file, open my download folder, and there's my button. Very, very cool. Okay, so I trust that's giving you some great ideas on how you can use graphics easily and quickly to create the kind of flavor that you want in your videos, simply by going to Cool Text, typing in the words that you want to see on the screen, adjusting the style, size and color of the graphics that you want, and saving that as an image you can use in your products and marketing. I'll see you again on SuperEasyAV on YouTube or on my blog at supereasyav.com, and look forward to seeing you in the next video.